What's up? I'm Hugs, that's Sam. Welcome to Hugs and Sam. And this is my second attempt at starting this video. My first one, I started the intro to the actual video and it started making noise and I was like freaking out. And she's like, you didn't press play. So here we are. We're on Attack on Titan, Season 1, Episode 23. So the last thing we saw, they're bringing Eren back to the council or whatever.
Yes.
And I was saying because like they were thinking it's Eren's fault. Well, actually, you were saying they thought maybe it was Eren's fault that he had killed the squad and whatnot.
Yeah, because like nobody was around to really see it. I don't think.
But realistically, they had offered up this one chance for Eren to prove his worth, and it didn't work out.
Yes.
If anything, it worked out pretty terribly for the entire scout squad. They got wiped out, like half of them, or more, just in the original rush out. And then we saw Petra and company get unfortunately cut down.
Right.
In the second portion of
sad.
this escape, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Eren almost got completely taken out.
Yeah.
Because she like karate chopped his head off, the female Titan. Like karate chopped his head off, like half of it, and then bit and like ripped the neck off of him, and then ate him out of the neck.
Yeah, but she didn't mean to like kill him. She just
that's what's
to, like,
crazy.
Take him, and I don't know why. We still don't know.
And then we saw Mikasa going in a little to him, and Levi saving her essentially.
Yes. Which I think that she might have made a bad choice had she kept fighting. You know, I think she might have died, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Well, I wouldn't say we'll never know.
In that moment.
Because I feel like there's going to be a showdown again.
Yeah, but in that moment we won't know exactly what would, you know. But still.
I'm waiting to see, is the next face-to-face going to be them versus the female Titan again? Or are they going to, like, have a run-in with the person?
Yeah, because the person, like, went towards Gunther. So, like, obviously, like, the person themselves is dangerous.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying I wonder what's going to be next. All right, let's jump into this. This is Raid on Stois District Part 1. I don't know where the Stois District is. I don't remember that out of the list of other places that we've talked about. But it's called Smile. So maybe this will be a good episode.
Yay.
Maybe it'll be positive.
Maybe we're going to
Sunshine, happiness. Yay. It's not going to happen. All right, let's jump in and see what's going down.
All smiles.
It's not going to be smiles. This show, nothing about this show has been smiles so far. So here's Annie. Annie's still my...
Yeah, but why are they showing her now? Of all
That's
people?
what I'm saying. Maybe this is showing.
Yeah.
She episode just happens like to start with her.
Yeah, and that straight up looks like the female Titan, like in a person form.
None of my business, though.
Well, it's gotta be her now.
Dissection for sure this time around. That dude's crazy.
Yeah. That's weird.
His chain did look legit, though.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in a cult, I'd say that dude was low-key a rapper. I still feel like that's her. I do. I love that they're
Yeah.
護送自体は憲兵団本部の仕事。動機は不明です。もうお前真面目だな。すべて任せた。詳細はこれに書いてあるからな。
What are they protecting them from?
我々上官たちは忙しい。
Is it because they think that the female Titan is one of the people that's been around them?
This is all present, right?
It looks like it's in
like
the past.
A flashback,
it looks
right?
like a flashback.
Yeah, the way it started out was like
but
a flashback.
She wasn't in the military police though until later.
Yeah.
So it's got to be current.
Maybe it came.
And they said that they're coming to help the Scout Squad. Because we don't know like any of these people, right?
But I really like her. She's cute. She seems like sad.
This chick is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
She's like losing her mind.
Yeah.
どうだろう。正しい人だと思う。正しいことを言うから。私はそういう人がいることを知ってる。 大きな流れに逆らうってとても勇気がいることだから尊敬するよ。ただ単にバカなだけかもしれないけど。
Are they like selling their equipment?
環球品を横流ししてるってわけか。
Uh-oh.
おいおい、任務はどうすんだよ。
I love the pulley system that they have for the boats.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
さて、環球品とはつまり民の血税によって賄われたものであり、従っていやはや新兵にして上官を恐喝するとはな。お前さんの将来が楽しみだよ。女でも買ってすっきりしてきな。
Oh damn. Damn. Alright, where's Andy? Where's Andy? Come on, Andy. Damn, they're roughing him up. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for Andy to like show up, go badass on people. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for. I've been excited about her going ham on people since like
She was just so
early.
gentle about that though.
こっちできっちり調教しときますんで何されますか？
Uh-oh.
Oh damn.
今度だけだ。
I love that because that was like cute but like super badass at the
Yeah.
same time.
I like her. Who's she?
I do too.
どう
You said something. You stood up even though you got beat the hell up. You stood up.
普通の人間なんじゃないの？人間と思われたいだけ。
What does that sound like?
But she is seen as a person.
I'm saying that's some stuff that like Aaron might say because people are looking at him like a titan.
But nobody sees her as a titan.
Maybe some people do. Or maybe she feels that like people wouldn't see her as a human. Or maybe she feels like she's not human. I feel like everything is leading up to it being
Well, yeah, it makes total.
what it is. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Damn.
He knows it's
And he's a
her.
titan. Damn. And he's a titan.
いい
Damn.
運び人さ。
Watch her not be getting all excited.
Yeah, I
穴
know.
部で見えないように
Alright, it's just lining up, you know.
It is. But when it lines up perfectly, it means it's not. You know?
説得力がないことは分かってる。でもそれでももう大きな賭けをするしかないんだ。
Hmm.
You gotta understand why they're scared
迷
too, though,
惑
you
がかか
know?
らないように努める。
Armin's like, he's so
森深夜
motivational.
内の
He's
検
like,
問をくぐり抜けるに
he's
は
good at speaking.
どうしても憲兵団の力が必要。それはその言い方はあまり好きじゃないんだ。だってそれって自分にとって都合のいい人のことをそう呼んでいるだけのような気がするから。全ての人にとって都合のいい人なんていないと思う。だから
That's true.
兄がこの話に乗ってくれなかったら兄は僕にとって悪い人になるね。乗った。
What was that?
Mm-hmm. Not sure what the ring was.
Don't know.
There's no significance before about that, was there?
I don't think so.
I love that Jean took his place, like,
Yeah.
似たような悪
how
人
much
面だ。
things have changed, you know?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do once they're outside the wall, though?
Mm.
こ
大男を空中で一回転させるような乙女はか弱くねえよ。バカ言ってねえ。
いや
いいや、私は行かない。
Why isn't she going?
そっちは
I
怖い。
don't know.
地上を行かないなら協力しない。
Why?
なぜか全く人がいないから傷つくよ。 体いつからあんたは
Did they build a trap for her?
Wait, what?
マルコの絶対起動装置を持っていたの
Oh, baby.
Wait.
わずかな傷やへこみだって
Oh,
一緒に整備しだって信じられないよ
they set up a whole trap for her.
間違いだって思いたくてそのせいで
Oh, snap.
You like bit my arm like pretty
I
hard.
got too excited.
今こんなことになっているんじゃないか
Oh my gosh. Hold on, pause this. Pause it.
Babe, I
What
can't find you.
happened?
Making me pause this right
What?
now.
What is going on?
She's the Titan. They know. They tricked her into this trap.
How do they
They
know?
tried to get her to walk downstairs. Follow and watch. I don't know. I know there's a trap. He just said the reason you let me live. She had Marco's ODM gear.
Right.
Marco died to the Titan.
So he did know. Aaron knew.
Armin
knew.
Yeah, that's why he's doing the reveal right now. He's telling her.
Okay.
They got to this area. Okay? There's nobody around.
Right.
They're trying to get her to go down in the thing, and she says no, whatever, and she's being kind of weird. And they're like, why? And she's like, because this area has been deserted for a while. And then it shows the behind shot of all the scouts waiting. They've set a trap.
Okay. But she doesn't know that they're there hiding.
She does know. That's why she wouldn't go down in the hole.
Oh my god. Okay. Just play
She
it.
gets that they're setting her up. Because when she got there, there's nobody there. She could tell it's a setup. There's nobody there, and then they're trying to get her to go down into this hole with them. So she can tell she's getting set up.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
not picking up on that?
I get that. I just don't understand, like, how did she know? How did she know that was a setup? How does she know that tunnel doesn't lead to the outside? How does she know that
Because there's nobody there. It's deserted. It's
what if
not
nobody's
normal.
Just there? Oh, it's not
She
normal?
can tell she's getting set up. Like, and how many movies have you seen when people can tell they're getting set up because the situation isn't right? Like, she can just tell she's getting set up.
Word. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's people, and you see the people hiding.
Yeah, I saw the people.
You see the people hiding. All the scouts up in the whatever, and then it looks like just regular, like, people that were hushed into a corner or something sitting over there.
Yeah, I saw them.
You're killing my vibe here. I'm so
Okay,
worked up.
I'm confused. Just because you
so
get it
worked
doesn't
up.
mean I do.
I'm so worked up. I'm so freaking
Alright, press
hyped
play.
right now. This is what I've been waiting for this whole season now. And he said the reason you left me alive is why we ended up here like this.
これ以上聞いてられない
Is she about to throw down?
女型の巨人
Ow! You gotta
I'm
stop.
so excited. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's not up on the thing. It's not up on the thing. It's not up on the thing. Why is she going crazy? Watch this all be like a dream or something.
Yeah.
私がかけたの
Oh.
ここからだから
She's looking crazy. Nope. It's too late. She's already like ready to change. Maybe not. Maybe it's not too late. Oh, snap!
Oh, snap!
Oh, the
snap.
ring! Oh my god! That's smart.
Yeah, it is.
That's, oh my god. Okay, wow, that episode went by so fast. Okay, so it was getting almost to the point where I'm like, this has got to be like a dream sequence or something.
Yeah.
This has got to be like a dream sequence because she was a little too like okay with it. She was a little too like just open going with it, and then she got into like weird crazy like laughing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It got a little weird at the end, but I love the idea of the ring. I think that's so cool.
The ring is really cool, yeah.
Because like I wondered,
it's like
I was
about
like,
inflicting pain, right?
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
the self-harm or whatever, and I'm like, why? What is the significance of the ring when she was putting it on? And I'm like, I don't get that. But as soon as that little spike popped out, I'm like, oh my god, that's the smartest freaking thing. That's the best. I just love Mikasa where she's like, I'm going to carve you up again. Female Titan. Like, she just...
And then she just starts
throws
laughing.
it out there, yeah.
I wonder, like, why Eren wanted her to go down there so bad, though. Still.
Eren didn't want to believe that it was true. Eren didn't want to believe that this was what was happening. Like, he wanted her to, like, not be the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I wonder, like, where...
You gotta remember, though, very early on, like, Eren pretty much looked up to her, and she's the reason that Eren, like, doubled down with, like, the ODM gear and everything, because she taught him the flip over move and the whole thing about, like, how they're trying to survive by running away instead of, like...
Yeah.
So, I mean, she was a big trigger for him.
Yeah.
So has she known all along that he could turn into a Titan?
I don't know. That I wonder, and also I wonder, like, what happened. I think the reason, like, I'm just so, like, that, like, it just, I feel like there was just, like, not a lot that happened between they got back and then all of a sudden they're doing the setup thing, and I'm like, how the heck did it just, like, jump into that so fast?
For a show that normally has a lot of build-up before you get a payoff.
I know, and
it seemed
I feel
like all of a
like,
sudden. It seemed very sudden.
I don't want to be, like, annoying, but, like, I feel, like, let down a little bit. Because it's like...
I loved it. Because it's so different than what we've seen.
Yeah, but it's like, I wanted us to, like...
You wanted foreplay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I wanted foreplay.
Because I've been sitting here for how long saying Annie was the dang female
I loved
Titan.
that theory. But now I'm like, what happened between the time they got back and...
I think ever since Armin got taken down that first time, he knew. Because you said when they looked at each other... He knew, and he even said right there in the hallway, I'm pointing like off camera, but right there in the hallway, in the little down corridor, he said, we're here right now because you let me live.
Yep.
And she's like, why didn't I kill you, essentially? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't I act? Why did I let you go? But it's like, do you remember Armin telling her she was a good person? Mm-hmm. Man, there's a lot of emotions in this.
Like, I don't know, I feel like it just jumped into it. I
love it.
I feel like we missed an episode.
It does kind of feel like that vibe.
I feel like we've missed something.
I do feel kind of like that vibe, but it's like it's just.
That's why I'm like really like thrown off right now. Like
basically they were like
how and I don't understand why. Like, okay, I get like you're in a place that's normally populated and it's completely empty. That's unusual and stuff. But what does going into the tunnel have anything to do with anything?
Because they're taking her into a confined space that she can't escape or turn into a Titan down there. She'd be stuck. Yeah, think about it, okay? You're thinking about this with your logic, okay? You're not a battle-hardened warrior who has to always know every single thing in every situation and scenario you're getting into. You know what I mean? Not only has she shown that she's, like, super good, but she's better than other super good people. Like, even looking at her just as Annie, she's been a standout amongst everybody, right?
Yeah.
And then remember her as the Titan? How smart and strategic and amazing she was in Titan form? So you gotta think, like, when she's going in these scenarios, it's like Batman. You know what I mean? Like, they're thinking of 30,000 things that could be happening all the time. You're walking into this area, it's kind of suspicious what's going down. Things did happen really fast. So it's like, whoa, just all of a sudden they're like, hey, help Eren escape and all this stuff, like, out of nowhere. Like, Armin just shows up looking like, you know, whatever, freaking Frodo or something with the ring. And then they try to get you to go down this corridor. There's nobody around. It's like you feel stuff kind of fishy going on anyway. Like, she could smell a setup. Yeah. You know what I mean? She's like, okay, it's going down.
Weird. I don't know.
We're not battle-hardened warriors, so we're not.
Yeah.
They could set me up. I would have gone down there. I've been there.
Yeah.
There might be some cool stuff.
Let's help Eren escape. Yay, Eren!
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't know.
Well, also, I think it's kind of uncharacteristic of them to try to escape anyway. Because...
Where would they go?
Well,
that's why I was like, where are they planning on going?
Originally, I was like, where would they go? But also, you gotta think, like, Eren faced up before. You know what I mean? And, like... I don't know. I just feel like they couldn't just turn on everybody.
Yeah. But my question is now,
because I don't think they would let Levi and them kill them
into a Titan. For one, where did she come from?
Yeah.
And where does she plan on going?
And what was she trying to do with Eren?
It makes me think that there's like an outside, like, people, and she comes from like an outside people that worked their way in. And
that's still my strong theory, that there's like cultures of people or whatever, societies of people outside the walls, which harkens all the way back to Eren talking about it, which also
could come all the way from the people that ate the people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe that too, but I'm saying, like, even separately, I'm saying there could be multiple groups of people, like clans of people outside the walls.
Maybe she found out about Eren, or, you know.
Also, they said, did she kill the Titans? And she acted like she didn't know if she did or not. But she seems very cognizant of, like, everything that happened in her Titan form. Like, she seemed very in control of herself.
Yeah.
And very intelligent.
Yeah.
While in Titan form. So I don't know what that whole thing was about. But I do have a couple questions. One, are there more?
Like more big Titans? Like
not even necessarily people that are Titans, but people that are from the outside that would be connected to her.
I mean, I'm sure.
Because I don't think everybody... I don't think we're just going to find that, like, there's just a race of people outside the walls that everybody turns into a Titan. Like, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I feel like this is still a rarity of a person who turns into a Titan.
Yeah.
I feel like the group of people, there may be more that do, but I don't feel like it's going to be everybody. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Also, like, if she could just turn into a Titan and do whatever, why wouldn't she just come in and wreck up on everybody and then leave? Like, what was her end game? Why did she originally infiltrate? If it is an outside group, why was she there? Because they trained like for years.
Information and bringing it back.
But what? That's what I'm saying. Like, really, we don't
like
know
what
of
their
them.
Plans are to like go where they're going, or
yeah, but really, they're not doing anything other than killing just these random Titans. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's a whole nother part of this story that we haven't even tapped into yet.
Yeah.
That's just gonna blow our minds. Because I feel like now that it's been really confirmed,
overwhelmed right now.
Now that it's been confirmed, I'm just so happy that it was her, because it was kind of drawn on for a while, and then I started second guessing myself. Because then it got to the point where we were just assuming it was gonna be anybody. We're like, it's Armin's mom. It's Krista. It's some random girl that we saw on the road. Krista. Well, we found out afterwards. But I'm saying, like, we were drawn at straws.
Yeah. I just feel like we missed an episode. I feel like there's just something that was left out.
It's connected. It's just within this. It's just within this episode. There was no like background story.
Yeah.
But that may be.
I feel like now we're gonna get background.
That's what I'm saying. In the next episodes, we may get that gap, kind of like where they, which makes it cooler because we got that aha moment instead of like it building up.
Like I wasn't really expecting to find out like that fast. Like I was expecting to like see like Eren going to like trial or whatever again.
If you get that all that build up, it doesn't make it as special when you get the reveal.
I don't know.
Like if we had 2 episodes of them like, is it Annie? Could it be Annie? I think it's Annie. You know what I mean? Like, who could it be? And then they like kind of figure out it's Annie. It's like not as cool when they confront her.
Yeah.
But like now it's like, holy crap, like we were just sitting here. I'm like, oh, she's helping them escape. Like, it's kind of weird, but whatever. I was completely cool with it.
I feel like the way that this started, it was almost like the show was like, hey, duh. Yeah. You were supposed to know that this was Annie. Right? You knew this, right? It's like the show basically was like telling me, like, you should have known.
It clicked in my head right before the pop-out to show everybody up there. Because she was like, it seemed like she was hesitant, and I was like, they freaking trapped her. Like right before they showed everybody, it clicked in my head, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest moment because it's so classic Scout Regiment. You know what I mean? They're always 2 steps ahead. That's why she went to the military police.
I just was so confused by. Okay.
I'm happy.
Well, we just need to go.
This
to the
was
next
one of my
episode,
favorite
I need
episodes
some
ever.
backstory because I'm like super stressed out. I don't understand. I mean, I understand. Like I get
what
the
you're
story.
saying. I get what you're saying.
I want some foreplay. Come on now, you can't just
Here's
get
my
in
thing.
and get out. Like I'm not about that quickie life.
I do want to learn what happened in between, but I want to know what happens because she just went Super Saiyan on some people, and I want to see what happens. So we need to get the like before and after at the same time. So maybe we'll get a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Right, let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Shout out to all of our patrons watching the full reaction up on Patreon. Thank y'all so much. We're so glad we could get these out. We bumped it up a little early so y'all would have the entire first season ready before Thanksgiving. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. And thank you all for supporting us. We love you. Also, for the end of November, it's coming up on the end. $50 gift card in the description down below. Enter for your chance to win. We'll have more videos soon. We love you guys.
Bye.